The best show on the planet. It's the Glam and Reg Show.
Yeah.
Crack the mic. Welcome back to the bestest show on the planet. It's your boy, Reg Hollywood.
And I'm your most favorite person in the whole wide world, Glam. And today we have a special guest hanging out with us, Sulaiman Jenkins. Sulaiman manages and promotes several INBT educational programs to provide students with the training they need to be successful researchers. This program includes research experience for undergraduates programs, the nanotechnology for cancer research program, and the master's co-op program, in which he works closely with the director of corporate partnerships. Welcome, Sulaiman Jenkins, to the Glam and Red Show. Hello there, Sulaiman. How are you?
How you doing? Everything is good.
Welcome.
Appreciate y'all having me on. Yes, thank you.
I would like to get into you just saying to the listeners who you are so they can know who you are, what you do, where you're from, how you got there, why you got there, what even made you want to get there. That's a lot.
Sure. Yes. That's a mouthful.
We're going to get into it.
We got it. Yeah. So, originally from Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to Brooklyn. What I currently do is I'm a director of academic programs at Johns Hopkins. Been real fortunate, even though, came from underprivileged background, back in the hood, been very fortunate to go to some, pretty prestigious academic, institutions. And, that's pretty much my focus now is to, sort of give back and, show that, Black men have, tremendous capabilities and, make my impact on the world and serve as a role model, that making it out the hood, there's more than one way than just rapping or ball or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So you say you come from the hood. So when you decided to go to school, were they giving you the opportunities? Like, where did you get your opportunities from to actually get into having those, in order to get those opportunities, like what happened?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. Yeah, so there's this program called Prep for Prep. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's in New York. Basically, it takes like gifted minority students and puts them through this program. If you get accepted to the program, then they give you an opportunity to go to these boarding schools across the country. And these boarding schools are like the top schools in the nation. And they cost hella money, but you get a free ride. So,
and you got a free ride to go?
I got a free ride, $80,000. Didn't have to pay nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh,
thankful, very thankful. Yeah. Well, I hope so.
I understand the gifted and talented program because I was in one, so I didn't understand that, but I didn't even realize that they would send you out because if I didn't know that opportunity.
Yep. Yeah. So my mom's jumped on it right away, and it set me up for success because most of the students that go to these schools, they end up going to Harvard and Yale and Ivy Leagues and all this good stuff. Good stuff. Great. Yeah. So it's important. Yep.
You're still located in New York.
Yeah, so I live in New York, but I work in Maryland, just what Johns Hopkins is, so I got to travel every other week. Actually traveling today, so but yeah, it's cool. It's cool. The school is cool. The vibe is cool. And like I said, it's a great opportunity for me to showcase what I have, and just be, representation, and excel at a high level.
With your things that you do at Johns Hopkins, do you actually have your hand though in your hometown, or is it just in Maryland?
Nah, for right now, it's just in Maryland. I've been all over actually. Yeah, I forgot to mention I was a teacher, English professor over in Saudi Arabia for a grip. Yeah, about 17 years. So I've been all over. Right now, I'm in Maryland primarily.
Wow, what part of Maryland are you actually in?
So Baltimore. Yeah, you got to be more careful. Yep.
Yeah, be more careful. You got to be more.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad, but yeah, you definitely got to have your third eye open.
What's it like though, like traveling every week to Maryland? I mean, even though it's not that far, but it's still like I'm quite sure.
Yeah, it takes its toll, but I'm hybrid, so I get to relax in the crib, sometimes, and then I work there sometimes. It comes with the package, you know what I mean? You got to pay the cost to be the boss.
Yep. To whom much is given, much is required.
Yes, absolutely.
How would you say the Saudi Arabia life was? How was it out there?
I mean, it was different. It was hot. It was definitely hot. It was definitely hot. It was different. It was different. I didn't know really what to expect as an American. But I thought it would just be, really camels and desert. But it's really advanced. Really advanced. They got a lot of money. There's a lot of like American. So it's an American vibe there. Every sign is in either Arabic or English. They got restaurants out there, American restaurants I didn't even know about, and they're like, you didn't know about that? You're from America? Like, yeah, I never know about this. And they got tons of American restaurants, clothing stores, everything. You know what I mean? So it was cool. The people nice for the most part. But yeah, 17 years is a bid, so I had to come back. The good thing is I went when I was early. I went when I was 23, so I came back here. I was around 40. So I still got a
Oh
little
my
bit left on the table.
God.
Yeah. Having that experience and still 40, I got a little bit left on the table, so I could
Right.
just ride
That's
off into the
awesome.
sunset. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, you got some awesome experiences coming
Yeah.
from out
Appreciate
of
it.
the hood. So that's a great
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. Tell me about it.
You have a book coming out.
I did a book of Muta Bill, Napoleon from the Outlaws.
Yeah.
I wrote that 2 years ago. I'm working on my own. I'm also working on, but that's going to taking a back burner because I actually got another celebrity rapper. I'm going to keep it under wraps now because he hasn't announced it yet. But
Right.
I'm working on another celebrity rapper's biography. So once I get that out the way, then I could kind of focus on my own story.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. So you ghostwriting. That's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
great
Got to get
thing.
back. Yeah, got to get back. You know what I mean?
What's the
Yeah.
name of the book? What's the name of the book from Muta Bill?
Life is Raw, the story of a reform outlaw.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, you got to check it out if you can. It's gotten, I guess it's good because it's gotten good reviews. But it was a tremendous, project working with him.
Mm.
Just getting insight into his life and life into the Pac and the Outlaws and the whole beef between Biggie and the East Coast and West Coast. It was real interesting.
Right.
What was
Right.
that journey like when you had to sit with him?
Oh, yeah, it was tremendous. It was tremendous. I was always a fan of the Outlaws. I never imagined that I would actually become boys with him. We're real close. So yeah, so it was, and I grew up during that time, so it was able to shed a lot of light on questions that I had growing up. But again, like I said, it was just tremendous, to get the background stories of a lot of things, inside stories. But more so to really get insight into Mutaw's life. It was real challenging, for him to go through those things and, just allow himself to be vulnerable, talk about things that a lot of Black people don't want to talk about in terms of mental health and just the challenges he was growing up with. It's to see him come up on top now, it was very refreshing.
Yeah, that is.
Right. Shout out to
Mhm.
Yeah.
Muta Bill. That's my
Yeah, shout out to
my
Moot.
neighborhood bro.
Oh,
Yes,
shout out
sir.
to
Yes,
Muta
sir.
Bill.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know Fatal. I don't know Muta.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I knew
Fatal.
of Fatal.
Yeah.
God rest his soul. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Fatal.
yeah,
But
exactly. Yeah.
wow. Okay, that's interesting. I gotta check that book out.
Yes, please,
Where
please.
can people find the book?
Yeah, you can find it on Amazon. You can find it on Amazon, Barnes
Mhm.
and Nobles, Target, eBay. The original publishers, DO Press, so DIO Press. You can also buy it there.
Okay,
Yep.
DIO
Yeah,
Press.
so check us out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out for real. So
Yeah, check us out.
what would you, if when it's your time to go off this earth,
hmm
what would
hmm
you want to be remembered as? Like, what would you want people to say about you?
That's an excellent question. I'm not trying to go anywhere anytime soon.
Well, yeah, we're not trying to
But
put that on you at all. That's for sure.
right.
Not at
I
all.
feel you. Right.
When you're
But yeah,
160 and you leave here,
right. Right. Just to be remembered as somebody who really just, just went all out, really strove for excellence in everything that I've done. I believe firmly that life is short, so you really just gotta, any opportunity that presents itself, you really just gotta go all out and, apply yourself because, chances come and they may never come back again. The other thing too is just being good to people. And I feel like that's really missing in the world,
yes,
just
it
being
is.
good. It doesn't cost you anything, to be kind or, things like that. So, yeah, just be remembered as somebody who strove for excellence and was down to earth and chill, and enjoyed life.
Do you feel like because you come from the hood, that's what put the drive in you? Because
Absolutely.
for you to do better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. People people from where I come from, we're not given a chance. We're not given a chance. We're expected to fail. That's really unfortunate because you do. I mean, people might be born into certain circumstances, but it's not in life. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. Some people are given opportunities. They can really shine. I just have a responsibility to really just go all out and really show what I have to offer. But then again, it's a representation of us. So if nobody can say that all people from the hood are X. Because you see me. You know what I mean? And I you can't put me in that box. You know what I mean?
I feel like people from the hood, because I'm as well from the jungle. I call it the jungle.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I feel like if you from the jungle, you're stronger and have more drive in you than a regular person who had opportunities.
Absolutely.
They didn't have to fight.
Absolutely. I would not change. If I had to do it again, I would not change anything. When you're born in those kind of circumstances, the only direction is up. That's the only place you can go because you've already seen everything. You have a special power because there are certain places that other people in the world can never go in terms of going to the hood. Whereas you can go in the hood, be good, and then be at an executive boardroom table, the same. You know what I mean? So you can adapt to any environment whatsoever based on how you've grown up. And that's a skill. And that's a trait that not many people, can, successfully, obtain. So I'm very thankful, to have that experience, because it gives you, you've seen all spectrums of life.
So what's ahead for you?
Yeah, like I said, trying to, write a little bit more. I got aspirations, hopefully, to be a dean in the next few years.
Ooh.
Yeah, looking at, hopefully, Harvard, or, places like that. So thinking about some entrepreneurial, ventures and things like that. Yeah, and just raising my family.
Hey, I could be able to say, I know the dean of Yale.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Hey. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah,
where can people find you though, if they wanted to follow you or look you up?
On Instagram, it's Sulaiman Jenkins BK. So Sulaiman Jenkins BK. You can also find me on Twitter, Sulaiman Jenkins. Yeah, and you can, you can actually Google me.
So when you write your book, I need you to come back so that we can talk about it and read it.
Oh yeah, for sure. It'd be my pleasure. It'd be my pleasure. Y'all have a great show. You know what I mean? So the vibe is crazy. So yeah, definitely love that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yes,
yeah, for sure.
We thank you so much, Sulaiman, for coming on and hanging out with us and letting us know what you're doing. Please stay in touch and keep coming. The door is always open for you to be here.
Appreciate y'all.
That's what we're here for, to actually let people know and expose everybody to what's going on with real people in real life doing real things, and you are one of those people. We wish you the very best, because we're going to be able to say, we know the Dean of Yale, y'all.
That's right. God willing.
We're going to put that in the universe right now.
Yes, ma'am. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for giving me this platform.
No problem.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all too. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all. Take care. Enjoy your day.
All right. Easy.
All right. Peace. Yep.
Alrighty.
Worldwide Radio's Bonnie and Clyde. It's the Glam and Reg Show.